Okay, don't worry. This is a spoiler-free review. Don't freak out. I'm going to make it 100% real right now. I'm going to tell you how Star Wars was. I had to go to the bathroom intensely at about 30 minutes into the movie, but I didn't want to leave the theater. So, I held for about 2 hours. Star Wars is good. As you can tell, I'm a big fan of Star Wars. So you may be thinking, oh, well, this is going to be an unfair review. He's going to just love it. Well, I had that experience where I was like, holy shit, Star Wars. It's amazing that I live in a year where we have a Star Wars movie. But I also had an experience of looking at this movie for what it was and trying to think critically, just so I don't be one of those people that comes out of the Phantom Menace and says that it's great. So keep that in mind as I launch into my review. Here we go.
Thank you, J.J. Abrams. Thank you, Disney. Star Wars The Force Awakens has been the most excited I've ever been to see a movie ever in existence, and it did not disappoint. First thing I want to say, BB-8 is perfect. BB-8 is perfection. You know, not that many things in life are perfect. Sometimes life can be hard. Sometimes life just kicks you when you're down. It's hard to wake up and say, you know, I'm going to be chipper about this. Sometimes you just stare into that endless void. There's no other conclusion other than life is not perfect. Unless you're watching Star Wars and BB-8 is tearing up the screen with his adorable humor, then life is perfect. BB-8 is so good. I love BB-8. Anyway, what's not to love about this movie? The new characters are incredible. Every one of them is a great character. Kylo Ren may be my favorite. All the choices with Kylo Ren were awesome, and I think he's just an amazing character. But that being said, all the characters are almost, if not completely, on the same level of greatness. The overall energy and excitement of the whole production of The Force Awakens from start to finish is something that you won't see from many films. The specific plot points did please me. The comedy in the film was better than most comedy films recently. The pace of the movie is impeccable. The effects are the best that you'll see this year. The quality of the cinematography surprised me. The believability of the world of Star Wars was just stunning, and the ensemble operated on such a high level with each other. Whether or not my enjoyment of the film lessens over time, it is plain to see that The Force Awakens is a legit and all-around production. The Force Awakens succeeds because we finally again have a Star Wars movie where we love our characters, and we get to see them in circumstances that create authentic and deep character development, while providing active adventure that is nearly impossible not to smile during. It's also worth mentioning that the humor never ever took away from my investment in the events, which is my criticism for almost every four-quadrant adventure movie. While the movie does have inconsistencies, which are hard to specify without spoiling anything, this is a legitimately great film that is one of the most influential and energetic films you will see in a while. Though I must admit that I will not rate this movie until I give it a second watch, I do not think that my obvious fanaticism is clouding my judgment to the degree of anything close to what is now being called phantom menacing. But I will withhold my rating because right now, I really want to give it a 9 out of 10. But that would mean it's better than A New Hope, so I'm going to just cool my jets for now. I think this movie will win at least 4 Oscars, those being visual effects, both sound categories, and makeup. I will be disappointed if Star Wars The Force Awakens doesn't make it to my top 10 list at the end of the year. But, you know, 2015 has just been a great year for movies. Would you stop making great movies, everyone? Stop it. You stop that now. Hey, Charlie Kaufman, I see you. I see you. You stop making great movies now. Needless to say, I'm very ecstatic about what's going on in the Star Wars universe, and I can't wait to see Episode 8.
Have you seen Star Wars yet? What did you think? Comment in the comments. And if you like this video, make sure to give it the thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and as always, movie lovers, keep up the lovin'.